Have you ever felt like life just isn't fair? Like bad things keep happening to you, even when you're trying to do the right thing? There is an amazing story in the Bible about a young man named Joseph who probably felt that way a lot. Let's take a quiet moment and explore his journey together. Hi, welcome to Faith is Light. My name is Teresa. I share Bible stories by retelling them. Imagine this. Joseph had these older brothers who were really jealous of him. So jealous, in fact, that they sold him as a slave. He was taken far away from his home and his loving father to a strange land, Egypt. It must have been so scary and lonely. In Egypt, things went from bad to worse. He was falsely accused of a crime he didn't commit and thrown into prison. Can you imagine? From a beloved son to a slave, and then to a prisoner. It seemed like his life was over, but here's where the story takes a turn. Even in the darkest moments, Joseph never lost his faith. He kept trusting that there was a bigger plan at work. The Bible tells us in Genesis 39, verse 2, the Lord was with Joseph, and he was a successful man. Even in prison, God was with him. Years went by. Then one day, the ruler of Egypt, the Pharaoh, had some troubling dreams that no one could understand. Someone remembered that Joseph was good at interpreting dreams, so they brought him from the prison to the palace. With God's help, Joseph explained the dreams. They meant that a great famine was coming to the land after 7 years of plenty. Pharaoh was so impressed with Joseph's wisdom that he put him in charge of the entire country of Egypt, second only to Pharaoh himself. Joseph's job was to save up food during the good years so that everyone would have enough to eat during the famine. He went from a prisoner to one of the most powerful men in the world. Now the famine didn't just affect Egypt, it spread all over, including to the land where Joseph's family lived. His brothers, the very ones who had sold him, had to travel to Egypt to buy food. When they arrived, they had to bow down before the powerful governor of Egypt to ask for help. They had no idea that this powerful man was their long-lost brother, Joseph. Joseph recognized them immediately. But he didn't reveal who he was right away. He tested them to see if their hearts had changed, if they were sorry for what they had done so many years ago. After he saw that they were truly changed and cared for their youngest brother and their father, the moment finally came. He sent everyone else out of the room, and with tears streaming down his face, he looked at his stunned brothers and said, "I am Joseph. Is my father still alive?" They were terrified. They thought he would surely punish them. But listen to what Joseph said next. It's one of the most beautiful parts of the whole story. In Genesis chapter 45, verse 5, he tells them, "And now, do not be distressed and do not be angry with yourselves for selling me here, because it was to save lives that God sent me ahead of you." Think about that. Joseph saw God's hand in everything, even in the terrible things his brothers did. He said in Genesis 50, verse 20, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives." So, what can we learn from this? First, forgiveness is powerful. Joseph chose to forgive his brothers instead of seeking revenge. Forgiveness frees us from the weight of anger and hurt. Second, trust in a bigger plan. Joseph's life seemed like a series of disasters, but each step was part of a greater purpose to save his family and many others. When you're going through a tough time, it can be hard to see the good, but maybe, just maybe, there's a bigger story being written, one that you can't see just yet. This story shows us that even when people have bad intentions, a greater good can come from it. It reminds us that no matter how deep the pit we find ourselves in, hope is never lost. The very things that were meant to break us can become the things that make us stronger and put us in a position to help others. So, the next time you feel hurt or forgotten, Remember Joseph. Remember his incredible journey from the pit to the palace. Remember his powerful words of forgiveness. And hold on to the hope that even in your darkest moments, a beautiful plan for your life is unfolding. Thank you for sharing this time with me. If this story touched your heart, please like and subscribe for more moments of reflection.